back to Taking Credit For. It's the month of anime. Me and Ben are playing Jump Force. Say hey, Ben.
Hey, Ben. I'm going to make that joke every time.
Fucking time. It's like whenever I sit with Matt and I ask him to do a mic check, and he's like, well, it's right fucking there. And I'm like, ooh. We're back. This is episode 2 of Jump Force.
I'm going to start punching Goku.
Yeah, beat the crap out of that guy. I already said a fuck word, so I'm not sure why I'm censoring myself. But, yeah, we're back.
That bitch tried to run away.
Coward! So yeah, for those of you, I guess none of you should be uninitiated at this point, but me and Ben and Lucas and Matt are going to be playing an entire month's worth of anime games, and we're mainlining Jump Force because it's the most anime-ass anime game since J-Star's Battle Royale.
I would argue even...
Well, I mean, J-Stars has a bunch of the same characters, but it's also got some representation for things like Haikyuu.
Oh man, I love me some Haikyuu.
Yeah, I know you do.
But only as a support character, which continues with my long-standing tradition of supporting characters that
you wish were playable.
That I wish were playable. Isaac in Smash Bros.
Why are you not escaping?
Because I can. If I escape him, it'll continue the tutorial. If I just beat the shit out of him, it'll finish the tutorial.
Are you sure about that?
It told me that at the start of the fight, and his health isn't going up.
All right, I missed that completely. Well, I guess more props to you, Bename. Damn!
Get thrown. That's my special move.
Battle Tutorial 2 will now end! Alright!
I think that's all of my supers and everything. I think I get that
I think you get your supers now, yeah.
Really all you need to know is that X is punch, and then one of the bumpers is escape. I don't remember which
I think
one.
It's right bumper.
Right bumper.
To dash out, yeah. But yeah, Haikyuu in J-Stars is cool, but one thing that J-Stars does not have, and this is still a sore point for me from Jump Force, is in Jump Force, Ryuk and Light are Light Yagami, is that correct?
Yeah? I've never seen Death Note.
I'm pretty sure it's Yagami. But Light and Ryuk show up in this game, but they are only support characters, and that's a sticking point for me because they could have easily Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Magician that and made him a cool, fun, playable character and have Ryuk do his punches. But he's here, which is cool, and he's not in J-Star.
Okay, yeah, fair. Death Note seems like a big anime to not have in a thing.
Right? Isn't it crazy? And I mean, honestly, I'm not going to get over until they retroactively turn Light into a playable character with Ryuk as his stand. The way that Dark Magician is Yugi's stand and fucking Star Platinum is Jotaro's stand.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I'm not going to be happy.
Give me Simone from Gurren Lagann.
Oh, yeah.
And I would also very much appreciate Tai and Agumon.
That would be a good one. Yeah, some Digimon representation.
Yeah, dude.
Ball as fuck.
I'd be super into that.
Agumon. Wait.
No, they talk.
No, but there was one, I think, is Gabumon the one that always says his own name? He's the red one, right? And he goes, Gabumon!
The red one?
One of them, I think it's the third generation?
That would be Guilmon.
Then no.
But Guilmon also talks, voiced by Steve Blum, as most characters are.
Yeah, that's true. No, then it was Agumon. Agumon spoke, but Agumon also had a penchant for saying his own name in, like, moments of conflict.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure.
I've watched Digimon a lot.
I haven't recently.
I went through a phase with one of my best friends where he and I would every summer we would watch all of Digimon. Digimon Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, and Season 5. We got up to. We never watched Season 6.
Okay. Alright. I got it, because I'm pretty sure. Just bear with me. Gabumon
While you're doing that.
Says... What?
While you're doing that, I'll talk about my favorite line in Digimon. Agumon has at this point digivolved into Greymon. And he's fighting, I believe it's Pegasusmon, and they're climbing up File Mountain. Or the mountain that's in the middle of File Island. And he gets hit by like a blast, and he like gets knocked into a wall, and Tai goes, Greymon, are you okay? And Greymon replies with, I'm styling, dude.
That's freaking incredible.
It's the fucking best line.
That is so good. Alright, hold on. I'm just checking. This is an interview with why Agumon was named Agumon.
Why was? Is it because he's gold in color? And
hold on. Let me find it.
It's like the AU or AG?
I named Agumon as such because that version of Agumon's profile always mentions that it's a subspecies of Agumon. What the fuck? This is nonsense.
Please continue to read that.
I will not. Come on.
It's underground.
Ugh, I can't find anything useful because this show's 100 years old.
It's an old show. They're coming up on like season, the Digimon Adventure Try was like season 8, wasn't it?
Yeah. You know what one we should try to lock in for the month of anime is Cyber Sleuth.
Yeah, I've heard super good things about Cyber Sleuth.
Yeah. Don't take that as confirmation, but we're gonna try.
We'll see what we can do.
You know what's funny is this could be good enough reason for me to finally try and break out a City Shrouded in Shadow. For those of you paying attention, I'm not sure if that one rang any bells for you. City Shrouded in Shadow is a PlayStation 4 exclusive game from Japan made by Bandai Namco. Mm-hmm. And this is, if region locking still existed, this would be region locked because it only ever got released in Japan and it never got translated.
Yeah.
And the way that the game works is it was the spiritual successor to a game called Disaster Report, which was a game, a Japanese PS2 game, where you played as a citizen in a town that was sort of like analogous to Tokyo.
Yep.
And just natural catastrophes were happening. Earthquakes, tsunamis, twisters, all sorts of things. And you had to do what you could to survive these catastrophes and try and make it out of the city. And
let's take Naruto, because we didn't last time.
Yeah.
And
and you're just supposed to do what you can to not die, essentially. And so City Shrouded in Shadow is the follow-up, and it's the same thing. You're a citizen, you do like a very cursory custom character sort of thing, and then you are in this city that's being attacked and destroyed, but it's instead of by natural catastrophes, it's by giant monsters and kaiju. And because it was made by Bandai in Japan, you got Godzilla, you got Mothra, you got Ultraman, you got Rodan, you got a couple of other really big names in like the proper like Toho Studios kaiju.
Like
but then you've also got the mechs from Evangelion.
Oh, fuck.
Evangelion mechs are fighting the monsters while you're trying to escape the cacophony. It's ball as hell. The only problem with it is that it's PS4 only. I have a copy, of course, but I don't have a PS4. And also, it never got translated, so the one time me and Lucas tried to play it, he was like holding up Google Translate every time there was like a choose your own venture thing that would happen.
Yeah.
Slowed things down.
Yeah, I bet it did.
But I mean, that's how we're going to have to play the game, you know?
Sure.
Absolutely. And there's all these little things where it's like, do you choose to A, photograph Mothra, B, run away from Mothra, or C, do a hokey poke, like...
Do a hokey pokey with Mothra.
Yeah.
Put your right foot in, take your right foot out.
Stick your right foot in and get killed with fire by Rodan. Oh, I think Ghidorah's in the game as well, by the way. So that's kind of cool.
So it's got the Evangelion mechs, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Does it have any other mechs?
Now, hold on. I'm second guessing myself, because it's either Evangelion or it's Gurren Lagann.
Okay, because I'm more familiar with Gurren Lagann than I am Evangelion, so I prefer that, but...
It actually might be Gurren Lagann. Hold on, let me just pull open. I'm going to be doing some research, so vamp for me!
Bleh, it's vamping. It sucks because it's a loading screen, so I can't even really talk about what's happening in the game.
There's not a lot to talk about, yeah.
6% though, that's fun. It's been 6% for a while. Now it's 54%.
Okay, Ben, you are not putting in the effort.
No, it's just, it's been a long day at work.
I know, I was there also.
You were there for most of it. Not all of it, though. It got busy after you left, you son
Did
of a
it?
bitch.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, man. Totally. It was crazy. All right, so mission complete. So now I guess I'm going to talk to Donald Glover again.
Oh, the best of the Glovers. I mean, people seem to be pretty preferential to Danny Glover a lot of the time, too. So
I mean, they're both good Glovers.
Ultraman,
let's see. I need to talk more about anime.
Evangelion.
What's Evangelion? Okay, cool. What's another anime that you'd like to see in this?
In Jump Force?
Yeah, Jump Force. See, the problem is I'm not 100% sure on what would fall under the like Shonen Jump kind of.
Right. I think we would
umbrella.
probably, because a lot of the Jump representation is like already here, so I think we would just need to be realistic about who would be fun in a zoning fighting game like this. You know? Like we know that actually by the time this episode airs, he won't be in the game yet, but All Might is being added to the game during the month of anime, which is great. And Bakugo has also been confirmed.
Bakugo's also going to be very good.
So, but I would love to see Todoroki.
Fucking Todoroki be cool. Goku's hair does not work at whatever angle we're looking at it at.
Great, yeah.
No, that is not.
That is stilted.
That's not how that's supposed to look for sure. They should really have made his hair like Mickey Mouse's hair, so it's always
like Mickey
always
Mouse's
like
ears.
that.
Except Kingdom Hearts 2 fucked up Mickey Mouse's ears.
I noticed that. I was like,
good.
that's fucked, yo.
But yeah, Todoroki would be my first like pick for thing that already has representation.
Yeah.
He's just like my ride or die from My Hero.
See, my favorite My Hero character is Kirishima. Red
Hard
Riot.
Body, right?
Red Riot, the guy that hardens up, and he's like, he's
Bakugo's best friend.
Yeah, he gets some moments in the manga that are coming up in the show that are very, very cool.
I mean, he's just a great character, honestly.
Yeah, he's super good, but he gets his like his hero moment, and it's good.
That's awesome. Also, I mean, standard. I will always vouch for Aizawa. Eraserhead is one of the best characters.
His power is kind of a hard one to translate into.
Yeah, that's why I don't think he would work. But you know who would be good? Like, because there's villain and hero representation for a lot of the other shows.
Yeah.
Put Hero Killer Stain in the goddamn game.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
Give me Stain.
What's his name? Not Shirogane. Shigaraki Tomura. The hands boy.
Yeah.
Captain Bad Touch. He'd be good. I'm not sure what his moveset would be.
I mean, they could just rip him straight out of One's Justice.
Or they could do that. Or they could even make him another, and I guess it's just kind of like these characters, I guess. I just realized it now. They could make him a Captain Ginyu type character with the rest of the League of Villains.
Oh, yeah. Give the character that everybody thinks is one of Todoroki's bastard siblings, Hero Killer Stain, Mr. Bad Touch, and Togo. And have them be the League of Villains as one playable character. That'd be fun. You know what though? Togo would be fun on her own because she plays She plays really fun.
She could be the kind of like charade character almost.
Well, in One's Justice, in the My Hero fighting game, her thing is if you hit with her syringe attack, you literally assume the moveset of the person that you're fighting.
Yeah.
And so you get to you can go from doing her shit to doing Midoriya versus Midoriya.
Right.
I don't necessarily know what the benefit is, but it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. Maybe she, I don't know, maybe she, does better versions of her. I didn't, before you call it out, I didn't
No, you didn't have, no, I wasn't going to call you out for that, because I saw that you didn't have meter. I'm your Master Yoda. I'm your Master Roshi. Here to help. Here to bleed out of my nose when I see a hot girl.
That's true. You do that.
It's true.
Did I get him? Did he block it? I think
he blocked it, yeah. You see? He's got his arms crossed. Do a grab! There you go.
It was a good call out.
So, there's a story that I told the first time we sat down and recorded this.
I was wondering when this was going to come up.
Yeah, I figured we might as well while we're doing some scrapping. Alright, so, as mentioned in... Oh my god, this is actually... I got some...
Uh-oh!
Ooh.
I'm dashing into that.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Hey man, I'm
Yeah. Alright, so I'm seeing Reina.
Yes.
Reina is very good. We get along very well. To preface this very kind of long-winded story, she told me one time that it had been a couple of days since we had seen each other, and we were like, oh man, can't wait to hang out. It's going to be so much fun. And she said, not going to lie, the other day I was missing you, so I watched a bunch of videos on your YouTube channel.
Well, hey, maybe you should see her less often.
Get that view count.
It's a view count up.
Oh my god.
If you're listening to this, hi Raina. I've never actually met you up to this point, but I've heard a lot about you, and you seem pretty cool.
So we met, and the first time we met, we went to the beach together. And I caught a bus from here up north towards the university campus and went to meet her at the beach. We hung out for like a couple hours, and then she gave me a lift home from the beach.
Aw.
And because she drove and I don't drive. And she was driving me to the place that we were, like the recording studio that we're currently sitting in.
The recording studio.
Fuck you, Ben.
That's a very generous interpretation.
But she was like, oh, I actually used to live around these parts a while back. And I was like, oh, that's so funny. Because we are plagued with coincidence, her and I. A lot of things just seem to happen. But we roll up to my place, and she points to the apartment building next door to my place, and she says, I used to live in that building. And we're both like, that is unlikely, but Jesus.
It's a coincidence, but
That's
you
a
know, it's a
coincidence.
small city.
Yeah, alright, so, a couple of days pass, I'm hanging out, and my younger sister, Emma, texts me out of the blue, and she says, hey brother, I'm hanging out next door to you with my friends. We're day drinking and
We're day drinking,
imbibing in other substances. You should come hang out. And I'm like, all right, cool.
And you were like, day drinking, my favorite.
So I go to this apartment building that I've never been in before, and I sit down, and we're imbibing in substances and playing Smash Bros. And I've met some of my sister's like theater friends because my sister's a theater kid, and everybody's having a great time, listening to music. It's all very pleasant. And my sister gets up from the Smash Bros. Television to get herself.
Was it a CRT?
No, it was Smash Ultimate. So it was a fucking LED.
Vegeta, leave me alone.
But my sister gets up to get herself another beer, and she kind of chuckles to herself, and she picks up this framed photograph. And she turns to the girl who lives in the apartment, and she says, "Ha, who the hell is this?" And the girl says, "Oh, it's so crazy. I was cleaning out this closet, and I found this like way up on like one of the upper shelves, and I guess it's probably like a ghost or something like that." And then my sister hands it to me to laugh at the fact that there's a weird photograph of people that they've never seen before. And I take a glance at it.
Yeah.
And I open up my Instagram and start going back in time. You might get your ass kicked. And I confirm it to the extent that I think I can confirm it, and then I message Raina and I say, hey, what was the unit number that you lived in when you lived in that apartment building? And she goes, oh, the one that you're currently in.
Hands up for Goku.
Hands up for Goku. And then I take a photograph of the photograph and I say, Raina, I found a framed picture of you.
That's very...
And she said, what the fuck? And then I got a voice message from her. The first time I've ever gotten a voice message from her. And it's just a single, 6-second clip, and it said, I'm driving right now, but I'm pulling my car over because what the fuck just happened?
Fuck, dude. And I mean fuck, and that story is outrageous.
Yeah.
Also, I just got fucked by the Prince of all Saiyans.
By Vegeta, yeah. So yeah, that was a crazy thing.
That's outrageous. That's so low chance.
Okay, so let me work through the questions that came to mind.
Yeah.
What are the chances that I moved into this building that she moved out of a year before I moved into my building?
Yeah.
What are the chances that her and I meet at all? What are the chances that my sister's friend from theater school and her boyfriend move into not just the same apartment building, but the same unit? What are the chances that in the 2-year interim between them, Raina moving out and this person moving in, that nobody else found that photograph and threw it out?
Yeah.
What are the chances that when this person found it, they didn't throw it out, they thought it was funny to keep? What are the chances that my sister just so happens to get invited over to their place on a day that I also just so happen to have off, and she just so happens to think to invite me over to hang out? And what are the chances that when she gets up to get a beer, she thinks to ask a question about this strange framed photograph?
She finds it at all.
That she even sees it at all. So, that was my,
I'm blocking it.
I believe in you. Okay, because you're doing good this time. I'm not even gonna knock on wood. You got this one. So yeah, that's just one hard example of how fucking bizarre my entire life tends to be.
Yeah, you have a fucking weird one going on.
Yep. Kick his ass, dude.
I'm blocking again, though. You can't hit me.
Jesus Christ. In the show, if Vegeta used Final Flash twice and fucked it up both times, he'd probably just eat a bullet.
Yeah, probably. I'm just gonna chip him out.
Yeah, just gonna chip damage out? Oh my god. Dash in and punch his face.
Oh no!
Good, good, good! Kick his ass!
We did it. Can you get different throws? Not that I'm getting tired of the Solange Bowser, but can you get different throws?
I genuinely don't know. You have probably, at this point, logged more hours playing this game than I have.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Because I've only played up until meeting Ryuk and then unlocking like 5 more characters at one time. You've done that, plus going back through the tutorial.
That's fair, yeah.
I think that firmly puts us to the end of episode 2.
Yeah, fair.
All right, so...
Sorry that you guys had to see me lose. I know no one likes that.
Well, we gotta give them a reason to root for us, you know?
That's true.
An underdog victory is a victory. We can't cut in the middle of a fucking cutscene.
You're looking.
Awkwardly long pause. I believe you mean daddy.
Daddy. Papa Jeets.
Ooh, I hate that.
You hate Papa Jeets?
I told a friend of mine that I was lending her my energy today, and she said, "That's so funny, I work at this dog shelter, and we got a black lab named Vegeta."
Hey.
And I can't help but always think of him. I was like, well, I've never even met that dog, and I can't help but always think of him now.
I hung out the other day with our good friend, Ross.
Lord Vegeta himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who you were going to join us, but you didn't make it.
I was incapacitated.
You were incapacitated. It's fine. We got it. But did you know that he has one of the best dogs I've ever met in my life?
His dog is... there's a part of me that's like, that dog is better looking than I am.
Not only that, it's the most affectionate little puppy dog that I've ever met in my life.
Damn it.
And it gave super good cuddles all night long, but also his brother was there, and his brother brought 2 dogs.
Interesting.
So there were 3 dogs, and they all loved me.
Is Lord Vegeta's brother as attractive as Lord Vegeta is?
No.
Okay, alright.
I mean, but that's mostly that's not to say anything about.
No, that's not a negative strike. That's just Ross is impossibly attractive.
That's just like the man is beautiful.
He has never taken a selfie that is less than 12 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't happen.
I don't know if he watches these videos. I hope he does.
I mean, I hope everyone watches these videos.
That's fair.
In the world.
That's fair.
Like, let's just get that 7 billion views.
Everybody needs to know that we refer to Ross as Lord Vegeta.
Now, it's interesting that you do that, because I don't. I've never referred to Ross.
No, this is the first time that I've done that.
Okay, I was like, this is a pre-existing nickname.
I'm making this a thing, yeah.
I see, alright. Well, we'll see if it'll catch on.
Well, it's, there's a podcast I used to listen to, and suggestions were sent in by people on Twitter for various and sundry different things, and one of the people on Twitter's handle was Lord Vegeta, and that was like a sticking point of, like, laughter on
Lord Vegeta?
Yeah.
First, when you said that, I thought you said Lord Vegeta because he's short, but...
No.
You don't use the word we like that, so
no.
It must be we.
Exactly. What is with this very peculiar teal woman?
She almost looks like one of Garlic Jr.'s folks.
Who's that?
Garlic Jr. was a filler enemy between the Saiyan saga and the Namek saga, I think.
Because we've got our Kakarot's.
Yeah, he's in hospital, like,
okay,
getting patched up. They're trying to grow more sensu beans. And then Garlic Jr. takes over Kami's lookout.
Shitty name.
Yeah, all of his henchmen are named after different spices.
Well, yeah, of course.
There's vinegar, paprika, salt, pepper. It's not a strong moment for Dragon Ball Z per se.
You know what though? Shit. The guy who wrote JoJo.
I don't know
Akira.
his name.
Akira?
What's his last name? Because the guy that wrote Dragon Ball Z is Akira Toriyama.
Yeah, exactly. Oh god. Hey Siri. Who wrote JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure was written by
Araki. Araki was all about referencing musicians when he named his characters, which got a little bit obtuse a lot of the time, but it's not as bad as having garlic.
Yeah, I mean it's not great. But you know what else is Dragon Ball Z does that shit all the time. It gets away with murder. All of the Saiyan names are vegetables.
Yeah, Kakarot. There's a carrot.
And their prince is Vegeta.
Vegetable.
Which is vegetable. There's Bardock, which is actually a vegetable itself.
Yeah, Piccolo.
Nappa is Piccolo, not a Saiyan.
But Piccolo, similar naming convention.
Its musical instruments was Piccolo.
Oh, you're right.
His brother's name would be Drum.
And then, of course, you had Frieza and Cooler.
Frieza, Cooler. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z gets away with murder on that shit.
I mean, but Robert Evan O. Speedwagon is the original JoJo's sidekick.
No,
his name's literally Ario Speedwagon.
Yeah, all right, okay. You win.
Oh yeah. No, Araki wins.
Araki wins, yeah. Look at me getting along with everyone.
God, they made him so tiny.
That was me coughing.
That was Xehanort judging you.
Probably, yeah.
You know what? I think the thing that's the most off-putting about the art style in this game is the fact that everything moves except the irises within the eyes.
Yeah.
Those are locked to place, and it's kind of off-putting.
I do not disagree. I like how there's one thing happening in Australia, so if we can resolve that, Australia's good.
And then by risk rules, we're unbeatable.
Oh, totally.
Once we have Australia.
Yeah, once you have Australia, you can just hole up on there, and then no one can ever touch you.
Exactly.
You can only come from one direction. You can only be attacked by one person at a time. And you're just going to defend with your, 20,000 cannons.
It's foolproof. None of that current generation risk bullshit. Come on, Baname.
You know what I like is house rules in Monopoly. Speaking of board games.
House rules in Monopoly.
You know when you land on free parking and you get all the money?
Oh,
You're not supposed to get all the money when you land on free parking.
Alright.
That's one of those things that makes Monopoly last forever.
True. Ugh, you gotta set aside some time to play Monopoly.
One New Year's Eve, me and my friends played Dogopoly at my friend's house.
Okay.
And her parents kicked us out because it was 5 a.m. and New Year's was over.
Alright. God, if there's another cutscene at the end of this loading screen, I'm gonna eat a bullet.
Where are you going to find a bullet?
Yay! Alright, so that's what it's been taking credit for. It's the month of anime! Join us again next time! Oh my god, I love it.
This is actually How I Dance.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen it. I was at the Christmas party.
You were at the Christmas party.
Alright, like, comment, subscribe, share us around, tell your friends. We're playing a bunch of weeb-ass bullshit. It's gonna be fun.
It will be. It is.
Look at that shimmy sham.